facing the Golden State Warriors. So Golden State will get the first possession. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, John Stockton out there with Hornacek. Then there's Foster. Then it's Keefe. And it's Malone in at the power forward position. Now, here's Thompson. There's the dish to Bogut. Beyond the arc. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Hornacek with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Foster, that's good. Foster's got the opening field goal of the game for the Jazz.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses.
And the officials call a traveling violation. On defense, the Warriors. Curry brings the double. Hornacek kicks to Stockton. To the paint, here's Foster, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Thompson with the bucket.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Offensive rebound. Foster against Bogut. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. Up top, Malone. Guarded by Green. And the basket by Malone.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Utah's on defense. 4-point game. Curry's shot is off.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And Foster kicks to Malone. Outside, Green changes up. It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. And stolen by Barnes. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Curry against Hornacek. Feeds it to Foster. No good off the back of the rim. Green passes to Barnes. Money from the wing. Barnes has got his first 2 points. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Foster. The Jazz with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Utah leading. To the paint. Here's Hornacek. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And so here is Golden State. Bogut dishes to Curry. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Pass to Keefe. Puts it up from 17. Hornacek from long range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Barnes kicks to Bogut. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. From deep. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And the Warriors with some changes. Iguodala comes in for Green. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Utah also making some changes. Ostertag comes in for Foster. And it's Anderson in for Keefe. And Anderson gets it to go.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now the pass to Bogut, out to the wing. Livingston dishes to Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a clock.
And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Utah also making some changes. Carr, he's checked in for Malone. And Isley subbed in for Hornacek. And he gets the bucket.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Anderson passes to Ostertag, and he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go? Chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam. And you know what, just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Now here's Spates. And slammed in for two.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this is crazy, mother.
Stepped up there.
defends in this closely contested first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Klay Thompson and Brandon Rush at the 2 and 3. Azili is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Clark in at the point. Azili, whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Azili. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And Curry subbed in for Ian Clark.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Warriors leading by 4. Right side, Green. Makes it off the glass. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Isley the pass to Carr. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's Green. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Isley. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
Dishes it to Green. There's the feed to Spates. Rob. Here's Isley, and Utah again with the bucket.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Curry.
Oh! How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot. It's amazing. Ostertag gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy. That has served them well during the course of this first half.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Foster's checked in for Ostertag. Malone comes in for Carr. And it's Keefe in for John Stockton. The steal in transition. Here come the Jazz. Isley the pass to Foster. Good. Foster's got his 3rd basket of the night.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And so it's Golden State with it. After the basket by Utah. Malone with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Hornacek. Finished off the break. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Utah also making a switch. Anderson's checked in. Now here's Malone. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. They get Andre Iguodala. The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors trail by 8. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Keith. Flushes it down to finish the break.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Now here's Barnes, and he gets it to go. Barnes has got his 2nd bucket tonight. Utah leading by 8. And the jam by Karl Malone.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Clark, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Keith passes to Malone. Nice ball movement by Utah. Keith missing. Warriors trail by 7. Hangs in the air. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Hornacek to the inside. Iguodala with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. And Rush is good for 3. Rush has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Anderson with the drive. And the officials call a traveling violation.
That's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right on top of the other.
Time to just slow it down, make the simple play, and get a good shot.
Stockton's checked in for Utah. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And this quarter has been a disaster, falling behind in the score.
Turnovers have been their undoing. They've translated into 9 points for the opposition.
From deep. Rebound Bogut.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Foster. Jazz leading by 4. Rush with the steal. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
First personal foul, team second.
That's good from Rush.
Warriors, Brandon Rush, taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Rush. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Clark after the basket by Utah. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. Kicks it to Anderson. Down low, here's Ostertag, and he goes in for the dunk.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Bogut drives in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Assist goes to John Stockton.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll be back for this. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break and halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Nice game. Great performance by Karl Malone.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
So on the floor for Utah, Keefe is out there with Malone. Then there's Hornacek. Then there's Foster. And it's Stockton in at the 1. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Stockton. Here's Malone. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound tonight. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. On its way from Curry for 2, and that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Jazz leading by 4. Hornacek dishes to Malone. Shoots. Pass to Keefe. Back to Malone. All alone. Warriors with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Greg Boston.
Here's Curry. He's got 6. On the wing, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got the first basket of the second half here for the Warriors.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Here's Keefe. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He has 6.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Give it up for Oracle Arena, your Warriors girls.
The Warriors trailing. From deep. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Stockton with it. Headed now by Barnes. Keefe. Offline with his 3.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Curry's gone 4 of 7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Here's Green. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Spates checked in for Golden State. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
A long wind-up and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
I sure hope not.
Stockton, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
From 10 feet out, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Jazz trail by 7. It's stolen by Green. And Thompson kicks to Spates. Here's Curry. Stockton with the defensive effort. And here's Utah. To the middle. Good D by Thompson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Barnes. Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And the jam by Karl Malone.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Hornacek passes to Malone, and he gets it to go. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Curry can't get it to go.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
That's good. Hornacek's got 6.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
The drive by Green.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Utah with the rebound. And now Utah, fast break. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Adam Keefe. 1:05 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Green. And now Utah, fast break. A nice shot by Hornacek. Hornacek's got 4 points now in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off.
How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw
in the
right
world?
there, Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Curry. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Festus Ezeli comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Utah also making some changes. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Foster. Anderson comes in for Keefe. And Isley subbed in for Jeff Hornacek.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
The Warriors lead it. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. And that's now 20 points for Steph Curry. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here is Livingston. He's got 8. From deep three-point range. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Warriors lead by 5. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Barbosa is out there with Livingston. Then there's Festus Ezeli. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Iguodala outside. Lets it go from 11. And it's Malone with the rebound. The pass to Isley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Isley's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Jazz. Timeout called the Warriors. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Here's Malone, and he goes in for the dunk.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Here's Ezeli, Malone with the block. And again, Utah running the court in transition, and Anderson gets it to go.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at them.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Barbosa. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feed. Iguodala's got 3 assists tonight. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
So they take the lead. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
To the middle. Isley, good. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
And now we can see them really. Really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Anderson outside, pulls it up. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
No slowing him down, just incredible numbers for Anderson. He has 12 points and 1 steal. Not missing much, in fact, hitting just about everything he's taken.
And Clark, the question is, how long can he keep it up?
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Ezeli. Klay Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Utah also making a switch. Hornacek is checked in for Isaac.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Warriors trail by 7. And Curry, here we go. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Here's Malone, and it's sent back by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Golden State, Harrison Barnes. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The Jazz making a switch here. Keefe's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Utah leading. Passes it to Ostertag. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. Count the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's Barnes. It's deflected. Malone against Thompson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Ostertag, no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Pass to Keefe. Back to Stockton. Malone in the high post, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Stockton, here we go, and he converts the layup. Now it's a 6-point Utah lead.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand. Big-time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Utah calls timeout. They're up by 4. 1:24 left to play in the final quarter. He dishes it to Malone. They get it back. The shot by Stockton, no good.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And that one's good. Now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Here's Thompson. Nails it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Got sloppy. In a close game, you have to take advantage of every opportunity.
A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Boy, they'd like to put themselves in front right here.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe Maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up.
No.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
So I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 12 seconds left in the game. Twelve seconds left to play in the final quarter. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Jazz ball.
Nine seconds left to play in the final quarter. Down low, Ostertag. It's good. This game is all even. Now a timeout called by Golden State. The score is tied at 88. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Curry. Can't cash in. Regulation is ended and we're